Hello, 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 my beautiful friends. Welcome back to another video. So it's going to be a quickie. I am still coating and coating and coating paintings that I sold at my auction. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I had an art auction where I got rid of some of my pieces, and I always do a coat of resin when they are finished. Like when I finish the video, I'll do a coat of resin once it's dry. And then what I do is, because you almost always need a second coat of resin, especially on canvas. These sometimes no. But I don't want to waste resin if it never sells. So what I'll do is I'll put it away after the first coat, and then if it sells, I will do the second coat. Well, when you do an auction, now you have 30 paintings that you just sold that still need a second coat. So that's where I've been, elbow deep in resin. But anyway, I have a request. I'm going to do a bloom video really quick. I will put the recipe down below that I'm using for this. By the way, the bloom recipe, house paint is only meant to do acrylic blooms with. Yes, I've used it for the Dutch pour and stuff because I like the way it comes out, but the original acrylic pour recipe is not with house paint. Some artists though do use house paint as their white. I'm just saying, if you're new, you should be looking into recipes that are either Floetrol in paint or pouring medium in paint. That's how you do a real acrylic pour. So what I have here are two primary elements, Jasmine and Northern Lights. And then I have all 5 interference colors again, the Bling It interference, also sold by Colourarte, where the primary elements come from. Now you can't see them because they look white, but what they do is once they get on top of a darker color, you'll see they color shift. So this is a green. It'll look like an iridescent green. And I have blue, violet, red, and gold. So these are 2 little 6x8 wooden ovals that I absolutely love. I have them just propped up on some painter's pyramids and a spray paint can. Oh, forget it. Spray paint can cap. Try saying that. So here's my white house paint from Walmart. It is a semi-gloss white wall paint from Walmart. The brand is Colorplace, and it's $19 and some change a gallon. So now, somebody asked me this question. See, what happened was you had acrylic pouring, right? And then along came this bloom technique, and the terminology started changing, okay? And so all of a sudden, everybody's calling this paint their pillow paint, but that's not... I don't want to say it's not real acrylic pouring, because this is acrylic pouring, but it's not the original terminology for acrylic pouring. This would be considered your base coat, okay? And I've just been noticing along the way that everybody's terminology is changing, and because of that, new people are getting very, very confused. So what you're seeing me do here, if you're new, is a bloom recipe, an acrylic bloom recipe. If you want to do a Dutch pour and you're new, I suggest you do not use this recipe. If you want to do anything other than this and you're new, I suggest you don't use this recipe. If you're new, I suggest you don't use this recipe, period, until you master acrylic pouring. because this is an advanced technique, in my opinion. And if you don't know how to do a simple flip cup, this is almost never going to work for you. I just have to say that. I have to be honest about that. You have to have there's chemistry involved. There's all kinds of things involved. You want to start off simple. Don't jump in doing this. I'll warn you of that right now. All right, so first I'm going to tell you I'm going to do a bluish theme on this one and a pinkish purple theme on this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my colors here and I'm going to put down this light blue. I think I'm going to do one big bloom in the center on these. Okay, then, so that's a baby blue or a light blue from Holbein. This one here is called Northern Lights, and it's a Primary Elements pigment powder. Then, on top of that, I am going to put down some Interference blue, which again, you're not going to be able to see it. Actually, you're definitely not going to see that one because that's clear. There's nothing in that. That would have been a mess. I think I grabbed the wrong one. Here, we'll put down some red first. And some green. Then I'm going to sandwich the colors. So I'm going to put a little baby blue, or sandwich the Interference, I should say. This here is gold. I don't know where my blue went. The gold you'll see the most when it comes to an Interference color. That you will see the most. And then this here is violet. Okay, a little bit of that. And then on top of this, I am going to put some anthraquinone blue. Nice big puddle of it. And then I have my cell activator, which is black. Black is the best to use when it comes to Interference because it helps those color really pop. And you're not, like I said, you're not going to see it now, but you'll see it when I give you a close-up. So here we go. Gonna put this right in there. Okay. And I'm gonna torch it quick. So again, if you're a beginner, go back and look at some of my older videos by clicking on the video tab on my page. I'm going to blow straight down here and then out. That pretty combo. All right, that's a good one. I'm going to take my straw and blow right in the center here. to help some cells form. All right. And while that one's sitting and doing its thing, I'm going to work on my pink and purple. So first I'm going to put down some of this purple I have. All right. Then I'm going to get some of the violet interference. Some of the gold. Some of the fluorescent pink. And again, I will list the recipe below and what these are mixed with. Okay. Fluorescent pink. Some of my jasmine. This is my favorite primary element color. Oh, it is actually, before I put that down, I'm going to put some of this red down first. It is such a bright, vibrant pink. It's just amazing. I put a little bit green too here. Now my jasmine. Then some dioxazine purple. Okay. And then my black cell activator. This is American Floetrol with Carbon Black by Golden. All right. Quick torch. And blow. Oh boy, I've got to turn this around. I figured out that I can't blow from that side in the opposite direction. Here we go. All right, goody goody. This one here, it's got a lot going on in here, but you can't see it because it's so dark. I have a feeling I'm going to be redoing this, but let's see. Let's see what happens first. Just gonna start stretching ever so gently. Chances are I probably will redo that because the center is just kind of a lot of blue. But we'll see. Yeah, it's pretty drab. So let's get some of it off of there. That is caca pooey. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I did not like that one at all. All right. Got a lot of rainbow going on now in here. So let's see what this baby has for us. This one's pretty. Just taking my time. All right. It's pretty. Not sure if I like it though. Like it actually looks like a flower, this one. But that big air bubble there, that's going to put a white circle. And these panels here are expensive. So if I don't like something, I scrape it. And I'm thinking that I'm going to be scraping. This is where I wish I could talk to you guys and hear your opinions. This one here I know is a goner. She's definitely a goner. But it's the other one I'm not sure about. Maybe less color. So you guys can't see what I'm seeing. This one actually looks like a flower. Okay, I scraped and I reapplied. So what I'm going to do here is just add the cell activator, and then we will be able to blow that out. You can see I got a little carried away with the hot pink there. It's like, woman, are you kidding me? With the color already. I'm a tiny little panel. All right, just want to make sure I have enough of that. I have these bigger storage cups and I keep dipping them into the painting. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right. Oh, no activator. Good thing I caught myself. Oh boy, that would have been funny. I mean, like, why isn't this working? This is what happens when you rush. Okay. Let's try that again. these little ovals on this Lazy Susan, it would have been easier to do one at a time. And by the way, yes, you can add cell activator if you don't have enough. Okay. There we go. All right, first we're going to stretch this guy right here. And I have a big air bubble. But if you get a really, really big air bubble, you have to pop, or else they mess with the pattern of your design. Wow, I am just a hot mess tonight. All right, I'm going to go sideways or backwards, depending on... Oh, this one's pretty. I'm going to go this way a little bit. And then this way. And then back this way again. All right. I'll leave that like that. And then I'm going to come over here. And this is pretty too. I like the colors. Yep. I like the colors on this one. This is going to be pretty with resin on it. All right, guys, that's it. I am going to put these down. Wipe my hands off, and then I'll give you a view of what this looks like with the lights off so that you can see that interference. It's very hard to see with the lights on. Once you get some sunlight on it, though, it is really something to look at. All right, here we go. So you won't see them that much going forward. But then go backwards. Oh, voila. It's like a magic. Absolutely love these interference. I mean, look at that. Come on. Insanity, people. Insanity. Anyway, if you're interested in ordering these, the link is below. They're sold by Colourarte. They're called Bling It Interference Pigments. And then also, That's where you get your primary element colors like the jasmine and the Northern Lights that I used. Here's the pink. And if you're into resin, she sells these colors in resin products also, which are fantastic, which I will be doing again very soon. But the interference pigments can go in both resin and acrylic, just so you know. Anything listed under the Bling It category on Colourarte's website can go in to resin. There are certain colors that will go in. There are certain colors of primary elements that will dissolve in resin. Which ones, I don't know. I just use the resin art colors for resin, but there are some that will. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. All the links are listed below. I will put the recipe below. All my social media. Please join me in my Facebook group, United We Pour with Tammy and Lisa. I have a link below. Come on over, join up, say hi, and show me your art. And my Amazon shop, Instagram. I signed up for TikTok. Don't know how much I'm going to be using it, but it's another social media app. I'm old, you know. You're lucky you get me on Instagram, so or Facebook. Social media is not my jam. Anyway, I love you all. And if you ordered a painting from me, it should be there within a week. I'm finishing up the last couple now, and they will be delivered to your home. So until the next time, my friends, I hope you have an amazing day and happy pouring.